I had a chance to go see 2018 quarterback Spencer Sanders on Friday night, and to be perfectly honest, until after the game was over and I had a chance to go back through the video and look over his stats, I had no idea how effective he actually was in a big win over Frisco-Lone Star. I remember thinking, watching him play, that he's sort of a volume quarterback, which I'm not sure is actually really a thing, but for most of the game he was picking up yards in smaller little nuggets with a run here and a toss there, but his Raiders offense ended up running a lot of plays and he was given a lot of opportunity to create positive yards. You know, I mentioned his stats. You go back and you look at the box score and you see that he threw for over 200 yards and 5 touchdowns, and you think to yourself, man, he was really on fire the other night. But he had another 150 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground, and that was really what made the difference, especially from a game flow perspective. Ryan just sustained drive after drive with Sanders converting on his own, and though he took a couple of big hits throughout the game, he popped right back up and got right back to it. It's really like he's built to play the exact sort of role that he plays in his offense right now. With Sanders, there are going to be some things that he needs to work on with his passing. He doesn't really step through on his shorter and intermediate throws, and so at some events that I've seen him at over the offseason and really in the game on Friday night, that creates some velocity and accuracy issues. His first pass of the night this past week was intercepted. He had another one much later on in the game as well. He has figured out how to throw a nice long ball though, and with the receivers that he has at Ryan, his success rate for converting on those sorts of passes is relatively high. At the high school level, teams are forced to respect that, and that opens up more of those opportunities to needle away at opponents with his feet and really plays right into his skill set. Sanders showed pretty good decisiveness in recognizing when the defense was committed to taking the pass away and when to take off with it. And, you know, by comparison, Lone Star quarterback Jason Shelley clearly had the same kind of instruction and wasn't nearly as quick or successful in processing those kinds of situations. Lots of teams involved with Sanders' recruitment right now, and there will be more to come. We see a lot of QBs committing in their junior season, but he's always kind of downplayed his interest in recruiting. So I think for us to see a decision this year, it would be a situation where he already has a school in mind that just hasn't offered yet. Regardless, I like his potential as a dynamic player in the college offense and look forward to seeing more from him for the rest of this season and beyond.